Carrie and Tommy love thinking outside the box. And so do our friends at Liberty. Liberty loans hit different. They're free thinking just like you. Find flexible loans at liberty.com.au. Eligibility criteria apply.
It's the one and only
Carrie Bickmore.
And Tommy Little. This is Carrie and Tommy.
Yes, it's all a little bit more chill this week because we are live from Paradise, Hayman Island.
It is
Time's
stunning.
just a thing. Like, I'm having lunch now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Do you think you have to have it into the microphone, Carrie?
I'm not eating into
And
the microphone.
literally began at this exact moment.
I'm having a Caesar salad. Is Caesar salad a salad you have when you don't really want salad?
100%.
Oh my God! It's
What do I
got
want
cheese,
in my
chicken,
salad?
bacon,
bread.
egg, bread,
Yeah,
and then you leave the lettuce.
Do you?
Can I keep eating? I'm so hungry. My time, everything's out of whack on the island. Like, I can't work out what time of day it is. I'm eating at weird times.
I mean, I was going to say you've got no commitments, but you do have this show.
And the
I
show
know.
does start at the same time.
It's
every
so
day. You should
beautiful,
be able
yeah.
to work out that now it's just after 3 p.m.
Actually, I think we should talk
We've been
about
doing this
up
job
next
for 7 years.
how different an experience you're having here versus me.
You mean an experience?
No, I am experiencing exactly what you should experience when you're on holidays, and you are too. They're just very different experiences, and we should talk about them up next.
Yes.
Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy, we are driving you home live from Hayman Island. We are in Paradise this week.
Oh, we're on holiday. Still working a bit, but really feeling real holiday.
I mean, you are. Sorry, I've done the most amazing things here.
So have I. I'm doing everything that you're meant to do if you came to a place like Hayman Island.
I mean, the vista we're looking at is stunning enough that you don't have to do anything else. But I've got out, I've gone for a walk along the sandbar out there. I've been snorkeling already. I've had a run around the island and seen the sights, seen it from the lookout up the top. Holy dooly. What have you done?
I've seen a lot of the bed.
Yes.
I have taken advantage of the most amazing bed I've ever slept in.
Sorry, the room is absolutely...
And I am so tired, and I am a busy mum of 3, and I've been doing the big 5, and we've had beanies and the end of project. It's been a busy time. And I got to the island, and I did what you're meant to do on holidays, and I'm catching up on sleep. It just happens to be that I'm catching up on a lot of sleep.
Just in case you don't know the setup that we have here, we are in what can only be, I'm not sure, but some kind of presidential suite.
It's
and
beautiful.
Carrie has the big room, and then Jessie, Sam, and I sleep in her cupboard.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. We have stunning rooms.
You have nice rooms too, but my bed is so amazing. So the first day we arrived here, I said straight away when we arrived, I'm going to have a little nap. And everyone's like, okay, I'm going to go do this. We'll meet back
nap.
here.
No,
and
it wasn't even a nap. It was, I'm just going to have a little lie down.
A little lie down. And a little lie down in the afternoon turned into a 5.5 hours sleep. And I woke up at 6 o'clock at night for dinner.
Carrie, last night, so you had a 5-hour
Yeah,
sleep.
and so then the last 2 nights, we've all gone out for dinner, and I've left and gone to bed at 9.
Carrie, the other night, Jessie and I got home with you because we are staying in the same place, and you literally said to us, I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll come out and have a drink.
Yeah, I ghosted
and
you all.
No, but this is at the
On
this is at our
purpose, or
hotel.
did you just walk past the bed and go
we
down?
didn't see you. According to what you said, I'm just going to the loo. We then didn't see you for 13 hours.
I know, I had the best sleep that night. Both nights I've had 13 to 14 hours sleep. But isn't that what you're meant to do when you come on a holiday island?
I mean-
everything feels hot and sunny and sleepy. It just feels nice.
Are you scared that you are going to sleep through all the activities?
Please, yes,
'Cause
please do wake me for some of the good stuff.
I've seen a turtle. I've seen stingrays. I've seen.
Oh my God, have you?
Yes, all the beautiful wallabies that are around.
Oh,
of
I've seen the
course.
wallabies. They're cute. No, I don't. I think I'm caught up on sleep now. I don't want to miss out on everything.
Oh, we even went and had a look at the sunset from the lookout as well.
It's quite a hereditary thing, though. My dad, I think I've told you this before, early days of working in radio, he was invited to the MTV Awards in London, and he arrived, and the award ceremony was like in 3 or 4 hours' time. He thought, and he was front row for this, he thought, I'll just duck down for a quick kip. Jet lag took over, and he woke up 24 hours later, and he'd missed the whole reason he went away, the award show.
Straight back on the plane to go home.
And then came straight back home.
That he'd flown. So he
He'd
flew to
flown
the
there
States
specially.
for a
I think
sleep.
it was London.
For a nap.
We're a
London.
family of nappers, you know.
Do you want to know what people have slept through?
Absolutely.
Your dad slept through the only reason he went overseas.
Around the world.
Yeah. To get off, have a nap and go, oh, God, that felt good in London time. Time to get back on the plane. 13 10 60, give us a call. What did you accidentally sleep through? We want to hear your stories.
Carrie and Tommy.
Around Australia, for your drive home this Arvo, it is Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little. We are live from Hayman Island. And on 13 10 60, what did you sleep through?
I've slept for about 40 of the 48 hours that we've been here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping like a champion. I think it's the fresh air, it's the amazing beds, and I'm just a tired little tot.
You're a tired
I'm a
tot.
little
but
tired tot.
It's genetic in your family because
Yes,
your dad's a tired tot.
My dad flew to the other side of the world to watch the MTV Music Awards,
Live
and he
in
had a
person.
little lie down before the awards, and he slept through them.
And then got on a plane and came back from London.
13 10 60, we're asking, what did you sleep through? Sophie, what did you sleep through?
Hi guys. Well, I'm a bit like your dad, Carrie, because I flew across the other side of the world to Finland to watch my friend's graduation, and I got there on the day of the graduation and couldn't make it. I was too exhausted, so I went to bed and didn't go.
Oh my God. Did you tell your friend or did you pretend you were there?
Oh yeah, I was staying at her house, and I did stay for another week over there, but the whole point was to arrive to be able to go.
I mean, graduations are so boring, Sophie. Like, it's just a name read out, you know?
So couldn't you have just used it? Doesn't even sound like you slept through it. It sounded like you made a choice not to go.
It was, well, yeah, probably a bit intentional, but I think I would have been a zombie if I'd actually gone after 24
Yes.
hours on a plane.
Oh my gosh! At least Sophie had a week there.
I know.
Brian.
My dad just turned around and came back home.
Tired tot.
Tanya. Hey, Tanya. When were you a tired tot?
I was a very tired tot. I went on a first date to a Jimmy Barnes concert, and I slept right through the whole concert.
Oh my gosh! Jimmy Barnes is so loud.
That's what I
Oh,
was
my
wondering.
God.
I must
Why
have
were
been
you so
that
tired,
person.
Tanya?
Oh, it could have been the big night the night before, but
And what did your date think?
well, that was the last date I ever went on. I never got asked.
Oh,
Tanya, a first date to a Jimmy Barnes concert, it's a
That's
pretty
awesome.
big ticket item. Were you pretty impressed with the offer?
I was. I thought, wow, this is really good. How exciting going to Jimmy Barnes, and then I didn't see one thing. I think I saw the backup band, and that was it.
Oh, that's so funny. Good on you, Tanya.
Thanks, Tan. G'day, Sam. You try, go.
Hey, Sam.
In 2 seconds.
Oh, no, Mel. Hey, Mel.
Hi.
Are you a tired tot?
Always, but I went to the dentist and fell asleep through a root canal.
What?
Wow. Were you anaesthetized? No. Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you have the drugs on board, or was it?
No, just like the numbing in the gums, but any excuse for a nap, I'll take it.
Oh my God, they go deep with the root
I was
canal
gonna say,
too.
I've never had one. Aren't they meant to be really painful, Mel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be
Yeah,
tired.
To
yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
My
tired
dentist
about
kept
answering
having
our
to-
questions.
No, my dentist kept having to straighten my head because I kept snoring and I was trying to close my mouth.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across the country, for your drive home, it is Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little. We are from Hayman Island, guys, in paradise.
Ooh, and our view is stunning.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's so hard to be in here. I just want to be out there. Yeah.
Carrie, we can't do the show without you.
I know, but
I
could
could
we do
go
the,
out
could
there,
we
though.
do the show from the water? No, you're needed, because what I've realised,
This is going to be a slap.
no, is that you're my encyclopedia and dictionary. There is not much you don't know. You're a very, very smart man.
This is setting me up for
No,
an
you are.
absolute. What have I said that's wrong?
No, you just say everything with this air of confidence.
As my dad said to me, the one lesson I learned from him, he said, "You stick to your guns no matter how wrong you are." And when I inquired as to why, he said, because you're going to be wrong all the time. So if you say it with enough confidence and stick to your guns, some people will think you're right.
Well, you took your dad's advice
Thank
because
you.
you say most things with confidence,
Yes.
and I've realised I believe almost everything you say, and
Thank you.
half of what you say I think might be bullshit. But because
That's generous.
because the other half is actually quite knowledgeable stuff, it's hard to know what's real and what's not. And so now I'm worried that I'm walking around the world with knowledge that's been imparted by you that's not factual. And I'm going to give you an example. We were going to dinner and we were all in our buggy, and then we start talking about palm trees, and then you say, they're not natural to Australia. And we go, what? You go, all imported. All palm trees in Australia are imported. And I'm like, oh, wow. And so then I go to dinner and I'm telling other people that palm trees are imported in Australia. And then they said, I don't think they are. I think some of them grow naturally. And then I Googled, some of them have been here for hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah, but how did they get here then? Because here's
what a double down. Taking your dad's advice is very good.
Stick to your guns, son. Stick to your guns. So where did they get imported from then, Carrie?
Oh, well, can someone Google it? I didn't I'd had a couple of champagnes. I didn't the knowledge didn't stay in my head.
The fact that you're still Googling to see if that's right is
no,
wild.
But anyway, what I read was they are some varieties are imported, but some of them grow naturally in Australia.
We have many native palm trees.
We have many native palm tree
Going
species.
back
Can you
how
have
far?
a look about how far? I'm sure I read millions
Why are
of
you
years.
playing his game?
I just don't think that sounds right. I will be honest, when I said it, I did have recollections of driving all through Queensland, and I thought in that moment, God, we've imported a lot, haven't we?
But why don't you say things? Yes, producer Sammy.
Tens of millions of years.
Tens of millions of years ago.
See, not forever though. We go back further than that. So I think
Well, my
I think
question
what I
to
was,
you is,
I
why
think-
don't you say things like this? So, and I think it's a women versus men thing. I reckon women say most of the
God,
time.
Now
no,
I'm the face of the patriarchy.
I reckon women
Can't
do
I
a
just
lot of.
be an idiot by myself?
Can
Why
you
does it
let
have
the
to
woman
be all
speak?
man?
I think that women do a lot of, I think that maybe palm trees aren't native to Australia, and men do a lot of, palm trees aren't native to Australia, and that is the difference.
And where
between
has
women
that
and men.
led you? There's not equal pay. There's not gender equality. so say things with confidence. If there's one thing you should listen to, it's say things with confidence. I now realise what I was talking about. I was in Vietnam, and there was a resort there, and they said, all these palm trees are imported, and I got that confused with Australia.
I'm just annoyed at myself that I believed you.
You should be.
I can't be the only one. What happened? Was that someone's stomach or bottom? Something happened then.
I'll say it with confidence. That was Jesse's.
I believe you.
What did you believe, 13, 10, 60, and you went around telling people? I told people at dinner last night that palm trees aren't native. What did you believe and go around telling people, 13, 10, 60?
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Right across Australia, it is Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little for your drive home. We are doing it from Hayman Island, and on 131060, what did you believe?
Yes.
Yeah, and we had some trouble with our phone lines. So 13 10 60, call again if you did try and call before, because everything wasn't getting through and the calls are now starting to come through.
Because
Yes.
there has been some very famous incidents of this happening. I just looked up famous wrong facts, which sounds like
Is this
it's
where you
an
normally get your facts
oxymoronic.
wrong?
But hold on, you gave us the fact that wasn't actually real, so are we taking the fact
I know,
from
you
him?
told me that palm trees aren't natural to Australia, and I believed you.
Yeah,
In fact, I told a whole dinner about it.
You shouldn't have.
Okay, so where are these facts coming from? You or...
The internet. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. You would have heard that before.
Oh, because I crack my wrists all the time and I worry it's going to cause arthritis.
Well, guess what? That is false. A 30-year study showed this is not the case.
Is it popping the air out when you crack your...
I'm sorry, Carrie, it doesn't go into that much detail, but it does say it can lessen, knuckle cracking can lessen one's grip strength. So if you're finding it hard to pick up things, maybe stop cracking them knucks. Did you know there is sugar makes children hyper?
Yeah.
Do you know that is false?
I was about to say, I thought that was the fact you were bringing me, and I was like, are you insane? Of course. Is it false?
Yes.
No, sugar does make kids
Several
hyper.
studies have shown that sugar doesn't cause children to be more hyper.
Did they do that study with children?
Well, I assume that's what
I
they
don't
did.
think
yes.
they did.
I
I've
think
got
I've
my
heard
children
that-
and I've done all the research I need. It does.
How's this? Napoleon wasn't as short as you think.
I didn't know he was short.
What do you mean? There's always jokes about Napoleon's height, and that's why he wanted to conquer so many things.
Oh, I've not known that.
What Napoleon things do you know?
He wears a funny hat.
Oh, you've
We
seen
saw
that.
his hat. Yes.
So he was taller than thought.
Yes.
Yes.
Many
Should we
historians
speak to
agree.
Peter?
Yep.
Who's called through? Hey, Peter.
Hey, Carrie. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, legend.
First things first, shout out to Romani in a Wicked League tongue.
Thank you very
God,
much,
it's been a while
Peter.
since we've had a shout
It's
out to
very
Romani.
nice to hear. What have you got for us?
So, Tommy, I got to go into bat for you, mate. So,
Thank you.
I heard that when they filmed one of the Pirates of the Caribbean here in Australia, they imported palm trees.
Yes.
Yes,
You're a
some
genius.
have been imported, but not all of them.
Oh,
Yeah, so, Carrie,
pretty much all of them.
you could totally backstep and go, I was only talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
So,
I was
so
too.
you're not strictly wrong.
You know
Or
what
our
happens,
friend could
Pete?
just stop being such a know-it-all.
No, you know what happens, Peter? Carrie always cuts me off, and I never get to the end of my sentences. And I went to say, did you know all the palm trees are imported? And then she just went, "Brr, brr, 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 brr." And she didn't let me finish the sentence, which was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, which was shot here.
Sarah. Can we go to Sarah? Hey, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What did you believe?
So I don't even know why, but I thought for a very long time that Captain Cook and Ned Kelly were best friends. And I even told my son that, and he went to school and told them that, and it wasn't until he came home that I found out that Captain Cook and Ned Kelly weren't best friends.
Do you know? I know you said you don't know, so I feel stupid asking. But do you reckon it's something someone told you, or do you think it's just something you kind of put together in your mind?
I really don't know. I just always thought it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to unthink things that you think too. Then it just becomes your truth, you know.
What?
If you think something, it becomes your truth. So it's hard to unthink it.
Are you trying to do Jay Shetty's quotes here?
No, Shetty's coming up later in the show,
Oh,
though,
okay.
with a bit of a twist, actually. But let's just finalise this current talk break and go to Jess. Hey, Jess.
Hi, guys. How you going?
Good, Jess. What did you believe?
In primary school, someone told me that Hitler was the highest paid adult worker in the world, and I believed it for years and years and years.
Oh, my gosh. I thought you were going to say something so innocent, like if you swallowed a watermelon seed, one would grow in your stomach.
Who knows?
Oh.
Gosh, she's
Wheeler's
very
gone into a
gullible.
bunker of her own.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across Australia, if you drive home this afternoon, it's Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little.
We were talking about Glastonbury yesterday because our beautiful man, Lewis Capaldi,
Our
had
guy.
a very moving set. 2023, he was up on stage and his Tourette's was so bad he had to get the audience to help him out.
Yes.
And that meant a 2-year hiatus. He hasn't been doing concerts, shows, nothing. And he was back on stage in a very emotional...
Wasn't it?
Oh, very emotional moment with the crowd again singing, but he's in a much better place, which was beautiful. And then I had so many questions about what Glastonbury's like because I really want to go.
They were mainly about toilets.
Well, I just have logistical questions because I had no idea until I saw from above how big it is. It is the size, it covers over 1,100 acres of farmland, which is about the size of 500 football fields put together.
Or your house.
There is
No
there is
way,
over
that's not.
210,000 people there, so that includes ticket holders and
Oh, that's the
staff.
staff in there.
I thought there was like 3 main stages. There are 100 stages. This is like epic. I've just discovered Glastonbury is epic.
It's epic.
But someone who likes to go all the time is one of our mates, Leon, and he joins us on the line. He was there over the weekend. Leon, are you with us?
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah. Good. I mean, you sound a little dusty. What time is it over there?
A bit after 6 a.m. It's pretty rough.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Pretty
you so
rough,
much
yeah.
for joining us.
Now, obviously, we want to hear all about the actual event from a music point of view, but I just have some logistical questions that I wanted to start with because I've just discovered that it's the size of 500 football fields. How do you get around?
You walk. I've literally got
Carrie
blisters
hates that.
all over the bottom of my feet. And about 30,000, 40,000 steps a day probably.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Leon, Carrie has questions about toilets as
Yeah,
well.
how often do you come across a bathroom?
There's a fair few around. They're called long drops. So they're literally just a hole in the ground that people go and you have to carry your own toilet paper with you all the time.
That's not true, is it?
Absolutely true. Absolutely
No,
true. There's
Carrie's
there's
rethinking
Where are you
information kiosks.
carrying it? In your can bag? What if you're a guy? You just carry it in your pocket?
A backpack.
Leon, I think Carrie's, because she wants the experience of going to a festival without actually going to a festival, is Glastonbury, from what I hear, it's quite like attending a music festival. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think you'd like it, Carrie, to be honest.
Oh, but I like getting down and dirty. I've got some really cute gum boots I want to wear as well.
It's essentially 6 days all up. It's a long slog.
No showers?
There's a few, but you've really got to queue up for them, so that wastes time. We just have a bit of a bucket situation in the tent where we just wash each other with rags.
How many in the tent?
I've got my own tent. Got a few other tents, so you can bring your own tent.
Oh, you got to set up your own tent.
For someone that likes festivals, you don't know how festivals work.
Leon.
I think I like concerts.
Yeah.
Is that what I like?
Yeah, I think you like concerts. Leon,
You've been to concerts, yeah.
Is there a way that Carrie could do a posh version? Is there, much like Coachella, is there a way that she can get a 5-star experience at Glastonbury?
Yeah, here's the thing. You can do that, but then it's further out from the festival grounds, so you'll have to walk further.
Oh, the walking I don't mind. Okay, so let's talk about the acts. Obviously, we just spoke about Lewis Capaldi. Did you see Lewis's set?
I was there at Lewis's set because it was a surprise one as well. So there's rumours that always go around, but his one was sort of confirmed the day before. It was probably about 100,000 people in that stage watching him, and it was pretty emotional. I think I was just tired from a few days of no sleep, but had a few tears from me.
Yeah, I mean, I had tears watching it back here. Who else have you seen?
Olivia Rodrigo was pretty great because she brought out Robert Smith from The Cure to do a few Cure songs. Oh. And my new favourite is this Irish singer called C-Matt, who, have a chance, look her up. She's amazing. She's going to be huge.
Leon, have you seen Kneecap?
No, I didn't get to Kneecap because the other thing is there's so many clashes of artists and you've got to make your mind up because there's 20, 30-minute walk between stages. So I didn't make it to Kneecap. I had friends who were in there that started a mosh pit. And one came out with a bit of a bloodied nose, but it was pretty controversial, I think.
Leon, I've got a question about the Cure frontman,
Yes,
Rob
so do
Smith.
I.
So when we both will remember when Kanye West did a song with Paul McCartney, and a lot of younger people commented
exactly
and said,
what I thought.
And
Who
said,
is
"Who
that?"
is this? You're gonna blow up and be massive, man." Was there a lot of O-Rod fans who didn't know who Robert Smith was?
I think there wasn't a massive cheer. There was a big cheer. It wasn't as big as I thought it would be. One of the other ones that happened like that was there was a surprise set from the band Pulp, which is it's a huge deal. But there was also a rumour it could have been Chapel Roan. And as soon as Pulp walked out, I saw a lot of teenage girls walking away very sad.
Did you see Lord's surprise little morning set?
I did, yeah. She opened the festival at 11:30 a.m. With a secret set, which is wild.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's because Leon loves festivals.
Have you done Coachella?
No, I've heard Coachella's a bit, I don't know, full of poses and people there just for Instagram shots.
Carrie, that's yours.
Glastonbury's more for the music. So that's yours. Yeah, Carrie.
How many Glastonburys have you been to?
This is my 7th. I have a tattoo where I mark off each one I've got. I've got to get it updated when I get home.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, Leon, thank you so much for taking the time and getting to the bottom of this investigation of whether Carrie where she can go to the toilet, basically. You have the best rest of your time over there. Thank you both.
I will. Carrie, if you want to come, I'll put you under my wings.
Oh, I don't know if I can keep up with you.
After 6 days of no showering, those wings will have a bit on them too.
Thanks, Leon.
Thanks, guys.
Carrie and
Tommy, we are driving you home from Hayman Island this afternoon, and usually when we do Shetty time on the show, Carrie, you curate a bunch of Jay Shetty's inspirational quotes and bring it to us in studio. But because we're on Hayman Island, we thought we'd do it a bit differently.
Carrie Bickmore's about to get Shetty. It's Shet o'clock. You've got to be shetting me. It's Shetty time.
So I thought it would be nice to do a bit of Shetty time on the Jetty. Jetty time, you might call it.
Jetty time. Did you think it would be nice before or after you stood in the biggest bird crap I've ever seen?
So we're surrounded by seagulls.
Hang on, I haven't finished describing the bird crap that's under your bare foot, wedged between your toe crease of your big toe and your second toe. Don't just wipe it on the jetty. Don't wipe it on me, Tom. Carrie, why?
Yeah, I do have...
Oh, my God, there's one under your leg as well. You're literally covered in seagull poo.
But as Shetty would say, what's...
Yep, I'm waiting. Hang on, I'll give you the lead in. Jetty time. What would he say?
What's a bit of seagull poo in the ocean of life, you know?
That actually makes as much sense as the stuff he curates.
Okay, shall I give you some Shetty time on the jetty? Okay, you start.
Jetty time.
Never confuse people who are always around you with people who are always there for you. That's true, because currently we're surrounded by seagulls. They are around us, but they are absolutely not there for us, you know?
Sorry, I got distracted. There's a light plane flying overhead. It's quite as peaceful as it is between you covered in bird doo-doo and the light plane just soaring overhead. I had trouble concentrating. Don't confuse people who are around you.
With people who are always there for you.
So just because they're... But if they're around you, they often are there.
No, because you get hanger-oners. But the hanger-oners
Do you? Are you a rapper all of a sudden with an entourage? Who are your hanger-oners?
No, I don't mean. I mean in life you have people that are around you, but they're not the ones that are going to step up when things get tough.
So
you know?
who is around you but not there for you?
I don't want to name names.
Because you can't think of any.
No, in like your life, you'd have people that are around you all the time for party time, Tommy. But they're not the ones that are going to step up for you when you need them most.
They often are, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well... Shetty doesn't apply to you in this case. Okay, next one.
Jetty time.
Okay. You'll never fix your future.
I just realised, sorry, even though we are sitting on a jetty and it's being at one with nature, you still need your iPhone to refresh so you can read the quotes that he's curated.
Well, they're not my thoughts. They're Shetty's thoughts via other people's thoughts.
They're not Shetty's
as well.
thoughts. We learned that a long time ago. He's stolen them.
Okay, again, reset.
Jetty time.
I think we'll just call it Jetty time.
Shetty time.
No, just Jetty time.
Jetty time.
You'll never fix your future if you keep negotiating with your past.
What negotiations do you do with your past?
Well, because your past shapes your future, right? But if you
Does it? I think you just said it doesn't.
if you spend too much...
I think he's saying the opposite of that, Carrie.
So you've just got to let go of your future and focus... No, let go of the past and focus on the future.
But why do you have to negotiate with the past? Why doesn't it say that?
Because the negotiation is
God.
how much of your past do you bring into the future.
No,
it's like when you're in a relationship, how much of what happened in past relationships do you bring into your future relationship?
You're just saying different quotes now. This has turned into Carrie Jetty time.
It always is a bit Carrie time.
No, it's these other people's thoughts.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Here's another one.
Who's this from?
This one is from Shetty via With Love Soul.
I love with Love Soul.
Okay.
Jetty at the
Jetty time.
Jetty at the Shetty time.
The right doors won't open for you until you're the version of yourself who's meant to walk through them. It's not even poetic. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Can't chivalry just be still alive and you just wait for someone to open the door for you?
No, it doesn't mean physically someone won't open the door for you.
What does it mean?
The right doors won't open to you. Won't open for you until you're the version of yourself who's meant to walk through them. So if you're there going, why aren't the doors opening for me to this next phase of my life? They're not going to open to you to the next phase of your life till you're ready to take on that next phase of your life.
What does a metaphorical door being closed look like? Like who's waiting for how do you tell?
No, because doors are closed and you
how,
can't...
How do you tell doors are closed?
Because
Never in my life have I gone, I want to do something new, but the doors are closed.
I think your doors are often closed.
Now it's getting personal.
No, I think there's often times where you want to take the next step forward, but you're still negotiating with your past.
That's the last quote.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy, we are driving you home live from Hayman Island this afternoon, all thanks to Snooze end of financial year sale. It has been extended for 1 week only. Save up to 50% off selected mattresses and up to 40% off selected bed frames. Hurry, sale must end Sunday.
Did you see that Bumble's cutting 30% of its staff, its workforce?
No. Oh, no.
I know, apparently...
Have they hooked everyone up?
No, well, I don't know. So I saw an article, people were saying that the price of dating apps is getting too expensive and people are wanting to meet in the real world.
Price?
Just as I finally get online, the world's going back into the real world.
You know what I've always said, Bickers?
What?
Love don't cost a thing.
So you're saying don't pay for the apps?
I don't know. I got kicked off Bumble.
Why did you get kicked off Bumble again?
I got kicked off all of them except for Raya. Because people report my profile's fake. Carrie, if you get famous enough, it'll happen to you too. But enjoy being on Bumble, loser. It's just Carrie. They've even cleared out staff. Once Carrie signed up, they went, oh, well, we can let go of a third of our staff.
Oh my God,
there's no action happening there.
You're so mean.
Tell it to all your mates on Bumble.
I don't even have a comeback. I'm just hurt.
Can't wait for all that chat happening on Bumble. She's gone silent.
Anyway, later this hour, we're going to reflect on the year and talk about some of our goals for the rest of the year. Mine includes getting off Bumble and into the real world.
Carrie and Tommy.
Across the country for your drive home, it is Carrie, Bickmore and Tommy Little. We are live from Paradise this afternoon, and that is the theme for today's music quiz.
Do Carrie, Tommy know about songs and hits? When it comes to music, do they know their stuff? Have they paid attention to the music through the years? It's time now for the music trivia quiz. I said it's time now for the music trivia quiz.
So the theme this week is Escape to Paradise edition, because we are at Hayman.
Yes, beautiful.
So this is all a bit sort of holiday beach, holiday themed.
Paradise. You know.
All right, first question. The Police's Message in a Bottle reached number 1 in the UK, but surprisingly only number 74 in the US. The song. Oh, I love Sting so much. How's this? The first person to hear the guitar riff for this song was not actually a person at all. Who heard it first? Sting's cat, Sting's dog, Sting's pygmy goat, or Sting's bee?
So Sting is famous. Sting's bee is funny. Sting is famous for being into tantric sex. So I'd strike him as a cat person.
Ooh.
If he's willing. You go.
You're going to talk about pussy?
I was. And I
Pussycat.
stopped. And I stopped.
Pussycat.
It's something Sting doesn't do
Yes.
for hours.
No, it was Sting's dog. Sting said,
his
I
doggy.
used to play the guitar riff over and over and again to my dog in our basement flat. He would stare at me with the look of hopeless resignation dogs can have when they're waiting for their walk in the park. Was it that hopeless look that provoked the idea of the island castaway and his bottle?
Imagine that poor dog, because like if most dogs they're like, oh my, I'm going to get to have a walk as soon as Dad's just finished doing the do, so that'll be a couple of minutes, and then poor Sting's dog is like, oh my God, Dad's doing the do. It's going to be
For
17 hours before I get to the park.
Question number 2. Finish this Escape to Paradise themed lyric, which was also Madonna's first hit.
Oh, am I going
Yep,
now?
yep.
You can feel just fine.
No. What's the next word?
That's what I thought it was.
Okay, play it again. No, play. What do you think comes next?
You can have a lovely time.
No, it's just celebrate.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes with a quiz you get the answer wrong.
Celebrate. And then it goes, dun, dun, dun. If you took a holiday. No.
Off script.
Question 3.
Yes.
Despite their personal struggles, the Beach Boys remain one of the most influential bands of all time. That's one of their worst songs. Why are we playing that?
Surfer.
Brian Wilson, the creative genius behind a lot of their work.
Sorry, creative genius. Can we hear it again? Let's just hear it again. God, he's a genius. What's he say?
Yeah.
Little surfer.
Little what?
I heard worm.
Yeah.
Little surfer. Little worm.
He installed what in his living room so he could feel the beach while writing music?
I was going to say AutoTune, but clearly not.
So he installed this in his living room because he wanted to feel the beach when
Feel the beach. Back to Sting's dog.
The beaches.
the beach while writing music.
I reckon it's a sandpit.
Yes, he instilled.
Why do you keep trying to put your microphone down?
Because I'm trying to show you a photo of his beach box.
It's a beach box.
Oh my God, it's a sandpit under his guitar.
No.
That is a grand piano.
Sorry.
It's a piano. It's a sand pit
Sorry, that
under
is a
his
grand
piano.
So
Yes.
I'm very sorry. That's one of the great. They're not
So
even similar. It's not
Question
even.
number 4.
We're just plowing
the
on.
quiz question could have been, what's that instrument? I got that really wrong.
Is that a flute? Geez, American Pie's a real different movie if that's a flute.
This song was the first. No, this song was the last. Why are these questions so hard?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh,
I can't.
sorry.
I'm putting my hand up.
Our lunch has
When-
arrived. I got distracted.
It's
oh,
the
I'm
latest
so hungry.
lunch in the world.
Okay, this song was the last number one of the 1970s.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
But Rupert Holmes, his original lyric was not "if you like pina coladas." It was actually "if you like," and it's the name of a classic Hollywood star. Do you think it was "if you like Marlon Brando," "if you like Clark Gable," "if you like Humphrey Bogart," "if you like Marilyn Monroe"?
If you like Marilyn Monroe. No, that's too long. If you like Humphrey Bogart. That's the one that goes.
It is. That's what it was meant to be. It was from Casablanca. Rupert used a lot of movie references on his previous album, so he decided to try something else. He thought, what can I substitute Humphrey Bogart with? And then he got to Pina Colada.
I remember all those times when I'm at a bar and I accidentally order a Humphrey Bogart.
And the last question.
Oh, we're done.
Weezer. No, this is for you, this one. Weezer got tropical with his laid-back song, Island in the Sun. If you called someone a Weezer, what would they have?
Yeah, it ain't easy being wheezy. We're asthmatics, boy.
Yeah.
Carrie and Tommy.
Carrie and Tommy driving you home from Hayman Island, all thanks to Snooze. The Snooze end of financial year sale must end Sunday.
Do you think when Snooze decided to come on board and sponsor this amazing trip to Hayman, they realised I would be snoozing as much as I have been on this trip?
No, but it is perfect for them. You are literally the definition of what you could become if you get a new mattress from Snooze.
It's made me think when I get home I want to get a whole new mattress and bedding because they've got deals on at the moment. 50% off selected mattresses, save up to 40% off selected bed frames.
Oh my God.
I could sleep like I'm sleeping here at home.
I mean, the sale is 1 week only, but that's almost as long as Carrie's naps go.
That is very true. That is very true.
So right now, so one of the producers sent me this thing and she thought that you and I should do it.
Okay.
And it's because right now today it is the middle of the year. It's the 1st of July today.
It is pinch and a punch for the first of the month.
Got her.
Yeah, got me.
You're meant to give me back
a flick
in the dick for being so quick.
No,
I
a
thought it was
flick
a
and a
flick and a
kick
kick.
for being so quick.
I'm sorry,
we went
you
to different
want.
schools.
I went to an all-girls school, so there wasn't much
I
flicking
went
of
to
the...
a co-ed
Oh,
school.
I bet. Sure, mate.
Anyway, so what you're meant to do in the middle of the year, everyone's doing it on TikTok at the moment, is you're meant to look back at the last 6 months
Yep.
and reflect on what you've achieved from your list of
Yes.
things you wanted to achieve for the year and what you still need to do for the second half.
So good. So glad you
So
asked me.
I thought I'd ask you first of all, what have you done for the first half of the year that you wanted to achieve and what have you still got to achieve?
So my goal for the first half of the year was to stop making lists. And then I would have...
Why?
Because I decided life's too short to follow a list.
Okay.
And people write lists literally of things they want to do every single day of their lives. Stop being governed by what the man wants.
Wasn't
and
your
the
last
laws
comedy
and
show
all
a
that.
list?
Who's the man?
Yes, that was my
Now you've
last
gotta
comedy
stop
show.
that.
We all grow and evolve.
Yeah.
And so, Carrie, that was the first thing
Yep.
on my list.
And have you
then
been making lists?
I thought the only way I could follow the rule of not having any lists was to not add to that list because then it would become a list and I'd be breaking my own rules. And so that's it. It's just number one. It's not a list. It's just a sentence. And so I'm stopping my life being governed and dictated by lists of things I have to do because I thought I don't have to do anything.
Okay, so but reflecting on the first half of the year, is there certain stuff that you've done that you feel really proud of and what are you wanting for the second half of the year?
I mean, you did buy the coolest car in the world.
That's true. I did buy the coolest car in the world,
Jesse, I'm
Carrie.
trying to get him to reflect on something lovely and deep. Stop helping him.
Don't do
I don't
that.
know.
You're
That is-
taking away from you're excusing him from having to dig deep beneath his soul.
I'll sit in the
is what
pain.
you're doing.
Sorry.
Yeah. What are you proud of from the last 6 months?
Carrie, proud's not does not come easy to me. So
You're
I'm going to
proud of the marathon, surely,
Well
and the
done.
training for that, because that's
Yes.
something I'm certainly proud of. The half
Yes.
marathon.
Why don't you tell me what I'm proud of?
No,
I already tried that and I wasn't allowed.
I know
Trying
you weren't
to get
allowed
you
to
to
do
answer.
it.
Like you must look back on the first half of the year and have some thoughts.
Oh, I honestly don't. I don't remember a lot of it, Carrie.
Okay, so what do you want for the second half of the year then?
More things to be proud of.
Oh, producer Bell, who suggested this, I'm so sorry. I'm
Sorry,
trying
Carrie.
my
Let me
hardest.
ask you. What are
Yeah.
you proud of? The marathon.
I'm definitely proud of the marathon
Well done.
and all the money we've raised for brain cancer research. I'm proud of, and this is, I know we were joking about sleeping before, but I wanted to get better sleep this year and I've been getting much better sleep.
Oh, my God. I didn't know we could be proud of just doing nothing for a long period of time.
No, I'm proud of, what else? What if I reflect?
Tough, isn't it?
It is tough.
It's really tough.
But what I want for the second half of the year, what do I want? I want to get fit.
You're very fit.
No, I'm
you
not.
just talked about running a marathon.
No, because I didn't do that as well as I wanted to do it. But I want to get fit in other ways. I don't want to run fit.
It goes hard
I want
to sleep more.
No, I want to do some different forms of exercise.
Oh, you're looking to get shredded.
I think I want to try boxing. I think I want to try getting back into my dancing.
Oh, you want to get cut up from the butt?
She wants to get jacked.
I just want.
I don't know who Jack is.
What about
but-
roids?
I'll put it on the list.
This is meant to be
and
interesting. And it's
creatine.
quickly turning
My mum
very
told me I
boring.
need creatine.
No, creatine is okay. So
Oh,
this
it's
is
on
the
her
other
list.
thing. No, this is the other thing.
My
I've
mum's
been
bulking.
trying to have more like supplements and stuff because as you age, you get all these. Your body depletes of it. And one of the things I've been having a shake every day. Me and my buddy Fifi have been doing it. I've been having a shake every day that have like collagen in it, and it has
You know how I
heaps
told
of
you lists
protein,
are boring?
yogurt with protein in it, and creatine is one of the things that women over 40 are meant to have. It's good for our bone density.
So your aim for the
And
second
it won't
half
make
of the
me
year.
jacked, as you said. It'll just be good internally, physically for my bone density.
Carrie, you are right. I've really let the team down here with not giving you things I'm proud of and not having thrilling answers like, I hope to have more shakes.
Carrie and Tommy.
Okay, so a bit more Glastonbury chat. And Charlie XCX is copping a bit of flack for auto-tuning her Glastonbury set.
Why does she use, and forgive me for not knowing, about Charlie XCX too much, but does she use autotune in the songs?
Yes,
Yes.
she does.
So why
Yes,
wouldn't
she's
she
a big
use,
auto-tune.
why wouldn't she
Well,
use
this is
it live?
So she's come out and said, she's responded on Twitter saying, I'm really enjoying these boomer vibe comments on Glastonbury performance. It's super fascinating to me. And then the next one, like the idea that singing with deliberate auto-tune makes you a fraud, or that not having a traditional band suddenly means you must not be a real artist.
Yeah.
It's like the most boring take ever. Yawn, sorry, just fell asleep.
Get them.
And the thing is, right, because obviously people are assuming auto-tune means that you actually in real life can't sing. And I thought it's not true. You still have to be able to sing for auto-tune to work. You just can't be a terrible singer and auto-tune suddenly makes you an amazing singer.
I'm going to throw a question over to our audio producer, Jezza. My understanding of auto-tune is that it tunes your voice up an octave and down an octave, and so it just makes it sound better. Is that not right?
No, it's not right.
What happens?
So auto-tune. So you know on a piano, there's really defined keys, right?
Oh, so you make it
snaps
into that
So
key.
here's the note you're singing, snaps it to the closest note, like hard snaps it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so it can make someone who's a bad singer sound good, or not really? Just makes them sound a bit
It can
better.
fix mistakes, but your T-Pains, your Charlie XCXs, they use it as a tool to make them sound because it's got a cool effect to it.
Right.
So it sounds a lot better if you can sing. I use a lot of auto-tune when I sing on this show to fix my mistakes.
Oh, no, we can hear that, yes. Well, I thought for an example, I'd play you a little bit. So we got Jezzy here. I sang into a microphone for him, and I've got a terrible voice, right?
Into a microphone.
And then we auto-tuned it to see how much difference it
Wonderful.
could make. So this is me singing without auto-tune.
You said that I was naive and I thought that I was strong. Oh, I thought, heck, I can leave. Oh, but now I know that I was wrong 'cause I missed you.
So
That's without auto-tune.
That shouldn't have happened into a microphone.
so I thought it started quite strong, Carrie.
I thought it started terribly. That's not good
But
for me.
isn't this
My
the
voice
song-
isn't that
but
bad.
you just sang the song that you always
Yeah,
sing.
I know.
And,
It's my
you,
go-to.
because you were asking the team, what songs should I auto-tune? And I heard suggestions of it. I didn't know what it was for, but that song was not suggested. You just went to your strengths.
Yeah, I did, which was not a strength.
Have you
But
even
let's listen to
auto-tuned it, or have you
Let's
just...
listen to it auto-tuned.
Okay.
You said that I was naive and I thought that I was strong. Oh, I thought, heck, I can leave. Oh, but now I know that I was wrong 'cause I missed you.
I didn't realise auto-tune makes that wobbly bit.
Have you never heard it?
No, I didn't know that's what auto-tune
You've
sounded
never
like.
listened to Kanye West's 808?
But I didn't know that. I know that noise you're talking about. I didn't know that was auto-tune.
You know the wobbly bit?
The wobbly bit.
So you know how good singers, when they try to sing a note, they sing the note?
Yeah.
Because when you're bad singers, you go, "Ah." So auto-tune goes, oh, you're trying to sing this note, this note, this note. That's where the wobble
There you
comes from.
go. Anyway, I'm with Charlie XCX, you know. Auto-tune, no band, do you, you know?
Oh, is it you and Charlie taking a stance on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to stick with my girls, auto-tune girls, you know.
Okay.
Follow Carrie Bickmore and Tommy Little on socials at Carrie Tommy Show.
Bye.
Bye.
Carrie and Tommy are signing off. But if you're ready to kick off your next big idea, it helps to think a little differently. Liberty Loans hit different. They're free thinking, just like you. Find flexible loans at liberty.com.au. Eligibility criteria apply.